Hi, I'm Jocelyn with CoMortgageResource.com, and in this video we're going to talk about the truth about FHA 203k loans. If you're a real estate agent working in the Colorado area, you've either lost deals or you're going to lose more deals because you just didn't know the information I'm about to tell you. There is a mortgage program that can eliminate the majority of issues that you can have happen to you during the course of a transaction. It is the FHA 203k loan. It's quickly becoming the most requested loan by our consumers. So what is an FHA 203k loan? It's a government program. It's been around for about 30 years. It gives the client the ability to roll in anything to repair, update, remodel, or fully renovate a home. It can be used for a purchase or for a refinance. Now, FHA lending limits are per county. And so for the Denver metro area, the lending limit for FHA is $406,250. At the bottom of this article is a link so you can look up what your county-specific loan limit is. For an example, you could do a $200,000 home. You buy a $200,000 home, and you're rolling in $206,250 into the loan for repairs, updates, remodel, whatever they want to do. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is the only thing that you can't do with a 203k loan is landscaping. You can do structural, you could build a standalone garage, you can do bathrooms, you can do anything, just not landscaping. That's the only thing to keep in mind. A few fun facts about the FHA 203k loan. 3.5% is still the down payment. Now that's inclusive to the purchase price and whatever they're rolling in. But what's another fact about the 203k loan, it can be used in conjunction with down payment assistance programs. CHAFA, CHAC, HOPE, Douglas County. It can be used with any down payment assistance program. You can even use it with the HUD $100 down so that their down payment's only $100. Interest rates are not crazy high. They're about 1/8 to 1/4% higher than a regular FHA loan. This is still a 30-year fixed program, and it can tackle any structural issues as well. One of the bigger concerns people have is how long does it take to close one of these loans? Am I going to be waiting 6-9 months? No. It takes about 30 to 40 days depending on the size of the project. If you're rolling in $200,000 to fully renovate a property, you might be more at the 40-day mark. But the key to this is because all the work starts after closing, not before closing. We just roll in the bids before closing. It closes, all the work starts. The next fact about 203k loans is the loan amount can be up to 110% of the subject to appraised value. So the appraisal is going to be evaluated after all the work is done. And then you still have that 10%, what we call a fudge factor of movement, just because FHA knows that you're not necessarily going to get dollar in, dollar out. Now, knock on wood, we've never had an appraisal issue on a 203k loan because we do have that movement. One thing to keep in mind, you could save a low appraisal, whether it's FHA or conventional, by swapping it to 203k. So remember that too. The number to keep in mind, for every $10,000 that the client rolls into the loan, it's going to up their payment about $50 a month. With the FHA 203k, there are some misconceptions out there, and I just want to clarify. You're going to hear the government stopped doing them, or you can't do structural, or you can only go up to $35,000. It can only be for small projects. The interest rates are 2-3% higher. None of those things are true. You'll also hear the closing times can take 60-90 days. Nope, they're really right around 30 to 40 days, but it does depend on the lender you're working with. So make sure that you ask these questions if you have a client wanting to do a 203k loan. So guess what? An FHA loan is an FHA loan. If your client is approved for an FHA loan, they're approved for an FHA 203k loan. It just depends if the lender that they're approved with offers the 203k loan. But there is no difference in underwriting guidelines. Now, to walk through the numbers, let's just say you have a purchase price of $150,000. Total bids, $30,000 for this example. Now there's a contingency account just for the what if, in case they tear into the walls and find something that they just didn't bid for. The contingency is anywhere from 10 to 15% of the bids. So for this example, $4,500. The total project cost is going to be a sum of those numbers, $184,500. The client's down payment is 3.5% of that. So 3.5% of $184,500 is $6,471. And then remember, if your client does not have the down payment, they can use a gift, CHFA, check, $100 down. Any of those options will work. Any money left over on the project after the project is completed is going to come off of their loan balance. The FHA 203k loan is a phenomenal loan, and it needs to be implemented in your business. Make sure you have a resource for it, especially for our market right now. Foreclosures, short sales. These properties in a lot of situations need work, but clients are overwhelmed. They don't want to drain out their savings to go in and tackle a fixer-upper. So with this program, they can leverage the bank's money to repair their house or customize it how they want to. So make sure that you have this in your business. You have a resource to go to. Feel free to contact us. And if you do want access to this full article, the link is below, and the title of it is called The Truth About FHA 203k Loans.